Everything you see on screen is brand new added to the game since launch of Planet Coaster 2. There have been a massive amount of updates to the game, so let's have a look what they all are. Flumes have been massively improved, with people having a brand new behavior, moving way more conform to the slides and having a lot more fun on those very slides, as you can see them cheering to the tube down here. You can have multiple people on a flume at once, which wasn't possible before. We get a wonderful new circular piece for the raft flume, as well as this huge big half pipe, two wonderful new pieces, and you can now add build new right from the platform. It's not as problematic anymore. We have correctly conforming raft and recolorable rafts as well. Pools also did receive a huge overhaul. You can now flexi-color basically anything about pools, and you can also change the shade of the water, as well as many other things about the tiles. On screen you can see the shading of a red water over here, which is beautiful to make your natural looking lagoons, or use murky water if you want to let them swim in urbanic areas. If you want to have waves, you can make now way more higher waves and better looking waves indeed. We also have beautiful looking water finally in water rides, and to make your water rides look even more beautiful and realistic, we have separate load and unloading stations. Oh, and by the way, you can finally add scenery to track rides and all the things that weren't possible before. Now you can all customize as you wish. Speaking of customization, we also got fireworks to the game that you can even attach to rides, which is going to make for a crazy looking ride. Now we also got custom coaster supports with the option to display the supports on pathways if you wish, and you get barriers to make sure that people don't crash through your scenery if you put them correctly. And also we finally got glass pieces. Then we got glass pieces in various different shapes, and we can now flexi-color glass pieces, including setting the opacity from 0 to 100 and making them have a different shade if you wish. So a lot more customization options that were brought into the game. Also, a fan favorite was brought back with the custom billboards. You can set them as videos, aesthetics, and even put your own audio on it, on PC only though. But we also get multi-select back, but even better than before, because with multi-select you get a huge option to select individual pieces as you wish. You can click them on, off, however you like, and then apply this to your selection to make selecting pieces way more easy and convenient. That also goes for deleting pieces, pools, and everything that you can build. An absolutely amazing quality of life feature. Quality of life means also having multiple options for your rides, so they were added stock coasters to the choice of your coaster trains. That includes a various amount of coasters we are going to have a look at in a couple of seconds, but also there is now the option to sync your coasters again with other ones, which is now available for multiple cross rides. That means track rides, coasters, and water rides can be synced, which is absolutely great. And here's a look at all the rides that have received custom stock coasters: the Mine Train, the Water Coaster, Mac Water Coaster. We also do have the two RMCs that come with a custom individual train now. We do have the Flying Coaster Stingray, which is not a Stingray anymore. Oh, and by the way, all the pieces that used to be on the coaster are available as scenery pieces, and they are way better than you think they are. We also have the Wild Mouse as a stock coaster now. We have the Wing Coaster as the wonderful stock variant as well. One of the best stock variants is the Junior Coaster, and last but not least the Formula Rosso. A lot of great opportunities now to theme your own rides if you will. You can also theme a lot of new and returning rides to the game. They have been added for free for you: the Scissor, the Pathos, the Coriolis, the Return MK2, and also a Vectral family launched coaster, which is an absolutely brilliant addition if you want to have a more and bigger choice for rides. So they are all for free in the game now. Pathing has also received a major overhaul. There is now a way less minimum height between overpasses, so you can make shallow bridges over rides or pools or whatever, which is pretty great. And we get a whole new option to make paths. Actually, we have round stamps finally. They come in 3 individual sizes. You can use the freeform piece and the stamps now to also get rid of your path, as you can see in here. And you can have curbless and foundationless areas, even on raised, to basically make anything what you want with pathing now, which is absolutely amazing. Now, the UI has also received a huge overhaul, as we can see over here. Notifications have been changed drastically. I did enable the simulation in my park to show off what this is like. But also, the menu has been improved. Now we don't have these oversized cards for the coasters. Now they have just a little information panel when you hover over them, which is way more than enough. And we get a whole bunch of other things, including have control over weather in Sandbox, which we didn't have before. Now you can set the different weather. By the way, can we finally have better rain and snow? Anyways, we now have the wonderful ability to change these things in the game. The menu has received a better overhaul with using some more transparencies here and there to make it not feel as heavy. And there are a whole bunch of new options, including changing the different sound levels for each individual things. We have a higher gas capacity, and we have a higher count for blueprints as well, from 8,000 now, which used to be 2,000 at the beginning, massively overhauled. We have restaurants, custom restaurants with tables that can be linked. People now actively go there. You don't need to put anything as a ground. You can basically link any table you want and have people freely go to your places, which is absolutely incredible. We have also the souvenir shops, a fan favorite from Planet Zoo, making its appearance in Planet Coaster. And yes, you see that correctly. We have actively right photos. People can purchase their own very photo that they made on the coasters. And yes, these are not just fake photos, these are actual photos from the rides. How does that work, you may ask yourself? Well, you put down a camera as over here, and once the coaster passes by, the camera is going to make some photos, and including some flashlight. It even works nighttime. But then you will connect that to a counter, which is brand new as well, and you can see people go there and purchase their very own ride photo. On the screens that you can link to the camera, you will see the exact photo of your ride, which is absolutely amazing. Now, also, security guards have been put back into the game to make another level of stuff in here. And you can see in the background there are wonderful rock formations in different colors. Now you can also flexi-color a very wonderful rock formation, which is absolutely amazing. And last but not least, obviously, we received a lot of new themes. The Western you can see already on the screen, but there are also more themes like the fairy tale and pirate theme, but also sci-fi made its appearance back into the game. So all original themes from Planet Coaster 1 are now part of Planet Coaster 2. Alongside all these visible changes, there's also happened a lot under the hood. Management aspects have been changed, values to coasters have been changed. We now have the ability to set individual friction rates for each coaster and not a global setting anymore. We have added a lot of different fonts and stuff from all the different themes added to the game, including the music options from all the different themes that were included. We now have individual playlists, including the themes, the original themes and the Planet Coaster 2 themes. There is also a lot of overhaul happened in the UI that you don't really see. They fleshed out some icons, they did flesh out some menu sizes and so on and so forth. A lot that also happened to the balancing of the different management aspects, including the economy and stuff like that, that has been nerfed a little bit to suit better the feedback of people from the forums. And there was a whole bunch also improvement to the graphics and the global illumination from update to update that has not specifically been named, but people recognized it being a little bit better now. So these were all the changes added to Planet Coaster 2 from launch onwards for free. This is the game version you can get if you buy the game today, which is a way better state, but judge yourself. You've seen all the additions to the game in this video now. Hopefully you enjoyed. Now let me know what you would love to have in the future. Until then, have a good time. Bye!